Hello, hello, hello. Episode 11. It's our final one, Manny. By the way, we're going on our pre-season holiday after this, our summer break. End of
You
season
deserve it.
one, by the way. End of season
Season
one.
one.
Season
Are
one's
we doing
over.
this in season? We never said we were doing
Have
this
to.
in season.
The World Cup's just been in America. We've got to
Why?
follow suit.
No. We're just going to
No,
continue. We're not doing that.
No. End of season one, man.
No, man. We're going to
None
go
of
straight
us.
to episode 12 next week.
Now
I'm
we've
not
got
having it.
now we've got like a longer season ahead now with Premier League and Champions League and everything that goes on in between. But we have a special guest.
We do. I noticed.
This was your present that didn't show up last week, by the way.
Hi, boys. How's it
Do you
going?
want to give a little introduction? Let the world know who you are.
Yeah, I'm Aman. Me and Suk and Manny have known each other for quite a while.
20 plus
Actually.
years.
20 plus years, yeah. So I'm the one of the friends that actually message Suk outside of business.
He does, isn't it? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And now you're here, but
Yeah.
there's like a whole ocean in between us normally, most of the time. But
Well,
still
yeah,
make
just
time
flew
for each
in.
other.
Just flew into London
Just for this?
yesterday. Yeah, just for this.
Right, I didn't know we don't know if
Yeah.
we're doing jets now.
International guest.
There you go. There you go. See, it's all
So yeah.
pull. We've got an aura. We've got an aura coming. We got a pull. Do you know what I mean?
So what did you guys? Just a big congrats to you guys. I commend you guys for starting this pod. We've always said that you two guys should jump on something like this. So yeah, well done.
I mean,
Episode
we're going to
11.
enjoy it until we get cancelled. the dark jokes haven't come out yet, but one day they will.
In time, it'll
Yeah.
accidentally drop, and we'll realise we've got record pressed.
Yeah. I feel like the more guests we have, the more it might come out.
Yeah, I know. Well, if
We may end up roasting.
if we get one guest in particular in our friendship group, I think we're definitely going off the air in like 5 minutes.
When is that special guest coming on? Episode 20.
Whenever he wants. Invite's open for everybody whenever they want it, man.
I mean, he has also got to check someone else's calendar before he joins, so...
Unfortunately, he doesn't have the greatest attention span. He can handle these podcasts. But World Cup's over.
Yeah, let's get into it.
First question is...
What did you guys think of the World Cup generally overall?
I mean, I was
I
excited
didn't
for it
enjoy
from
it.
months and months ago. So, I was absolutely buzzing for it, as our loyal listeners will know about it.
Yeah, apparently. No, he
Yeah.
wasn't. He's lying.
I enjoyed it until the final. I have to say, I thought the final was massive.
I actually enjoyed the final. Obviously not for the loads of goals that was in the final, but the way that Spain played, I thought that's the way I thought England, I was hoping England would have played.
Yeah, they don't have the same technical ability as the
They
Spanish
don't have the
players
same
do.
technical players, but it just shows that Argentina aren't a really good side.
I mean, I would have loved England to play the way they did against France against Argentina.
Why?
Yeah, that was...
That was a glorified friendly.
Would have been a more exciting game.
We can't sit here and pretend as if that 6-4 was what would have happened in the World Cup final, because all they would have played the same way.
Who has said that? But who'd have said that? All I said is I wish they'd played the same way. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
wish...
matter if
Play the
it's...
same way. You don't. You just don't do it. That's the whole thing. It's a redundant thing to say. You're not going to play the same way.
Yeah,
It's-
you can.
it's
If you
corny.
were brave, you would do it. Same
It's not
players.
about being brave. Would France have played that way in the final?
They would have played that way in the second half, wouldn't they?
Would they have played? Would they have started the game like that?
Did they not
No.
start that way against Argentina in 2022? Yes, they did, because they made 3 substitutions.
Are they the same team in 2026? Are they the same
Doesn't
team in
matter.
2026?
You
It does, of course
asked me
it
a
matters.
question.
Why are we going back 4 years?
You
The
asked
ball
me
years
a
don't matter.
question. You asked me a question.
Look up there. Look at the top of the screen. 2026. You got. I know the years ago.
You asked me a question.
2026 World
Would
Cup review.
France? You asked me a question. Did
And
France
you think it would have? You
play
don't
that
think it
way?
would have been
And they
remotely
did.
controlled? And you don't think it would have been
Huh?
remotely controlled?
What do you mean, sorry?
But do
You
you
don't
guys,
think it
do
would
you
have
not...
been remotely controlled? The play. You think they would have just gone guns blazing right from minute 1 in a World Cup final? Obviously, being 1-0 down and 2-1, 3-1 is a totally different thing. However, right? Do you think both teams would have played that way in a World Cup final?
France were as poor in the first
That's
half
not my
an hour
question.
against... No. You're asking me a question. I'm
I said,
answering
would
it.
both teams, right, have played that way in a final? No.
I can tell you, for one, England would not have played that way in a final.
No,
I
but I
think
wish they
England
did. I wish
England
they
were
did.
playing handbrake off because
I
they
wish
thought
they
it's a
did.
third round playoff game, right?
I wish they did.
Third
Even
place
the
game.
goals, like, listen, like, when you watch it, Bellingham's goal was great, but you don't score that goal in a game where players care, right? Right?
Yeah,
It's one of them where it's like, it just happens, the space is there, defenders don't really care. They're just like, that's the type of goal you score in a game like that,
Yeah.
right? You don't score those goals in semi-finals, really, because you're not going to get that much space, right?
Yeah, I mean, France were really open, especially in the first half, But then England pulled an England. they let France back into the game. We knew what was going to happen.
I think what it just showed me is the French actually tried. They could have battered England
Yeah.
at any point.
And I mean, Elise missed at least a hat trick. He could have had a hat trick. Elise.
He could have become the top scorer of the World Cup.
Yeah.
The amount of chances he got.
So
As great as he is at assists, he's not a great finisher, is he?
no.
Which is surprising because hasn't he scored quite a few goals this season for Bayern?
Yeah, but I think he finishes the season with like 40 assists, I think, or something something
crazy.
ridiculous like that over all
That's
competitions.
crazy. They've a lot of attention on assists over the last couple of months, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's just become a thing, isn't it? What's the other thing? Goal contributions.
Yeah. Yeah, they mentioned that a few times. Oh, I think they did that because someone's got a very high assist count, but not so much a high goals count. So it makes them feel like they've done better than they're actually done.
Yeah. I mean, what is a goal contribution? If a goalkeeper starts with a move, is that his contribution as well?
I think they put it down to the assist or the
I thought it's
the
just
goal.
a goal contribution is if you get a goal or an assist.
Yeah, that's
So
what
you
I
just
thought.
add them both
Do you
together.
get an assist if you win a penalty?
That's
You
one
do
thing
in fantasy. You do in
in
fantasy.
fantasy you do, yeah.
Oh, fine, fair enough.
But obviously, that's not real rules, on it.
Nah.
So, but it was, I thought it was an interesting World Cup. I was one that was against this World Cup being in America. So even though the
go back
timings,
Did you not go to a game?
I went to two, but that was in.
Whoa, you're so against it, aren't you?
Well, like I was saying, I was one that was
straight out the
against.
window then, didn't it?
Yeah, I was the one that was against it, and there was.
Were you sat there like this? I'm not watching. I'm not watching.
Yeah,
Well,
tell me
I'm
the
still
score.
against-
Tell me the score.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I followed New Zealand. Okay,
Fair
both
enough.
games were New Zealand for Singh.
Fair enough.
So
He started, didn't he?
yeah, both games.
It'll go.
mean, I don't
It'll
know-
go back to America, the tournament, just
mean,
because of how much money they've made.
Of course it
I-
will. Of course.
Are New Zealand the only team that played two group games? Because you're saying both games.
Well, two games. Well, both of my games that I went to.
Yeah, right.
Well,
I was
New
gonna say,
Zealand.
is the corruptness going through a different level now?
Yeah, and yeah, you're right. It will. The World Cup will go back to America, and I think now the World Cup's finished. I do think it was actually a great World Cup. There's still certain aspects of this World Cup that I would like not to see again, i.e., hydration breaks. Yeah,
The political
halftime
stuff as well.
halftime show.
I thought the World Cup had a potential for an all-timer, and I think reflection on it, it was a good World Cup. Whether it'll go into the top 3 World Cups, I'm not sure. I think for me the top 3 are 22, 18, and possibly 06. Those are the 3 for me. My lifetime. I know a lot of people say a couple of ones in the 80s or the 70s or
2002
90s.
was good.
I enjoyed 2002. I think it was difficult timings for us, isn't it, back then?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
those
is,
are my 3, and I did think this one had the potential to get into there because I really enjoyed the group stages, and certain games in the knockouts were really good as well.
I do think, obviously, with all the political stuff as well, it probably did overshadow, because there's so much that happened, right? With the Somalian referee,
Yeah,
with the Iran team, the Balogun red card. You know, just
Trump trying to be centre stage when Spain lifted the trophy.
He
2
did that
years
to
in a
you
row.
lot as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he did that against us, and Cole Palmer asked, "Is he not going to looked at Reece James and said, is he not going to fuck off?" So
Oh, do you see Moreno mocked him as well, didn't he?
Oh, that was class
yeah,
when he was doing the dance.
and
Rodri as well.
Marino's a bad dancer. And,
Yeah, no, it was a very good World Cup, I have to say. Apart from a few
Yeah.
things,
Wasn't it nice to have it back in the summer?
it was.
yeah.
I
very
thought
good.
I thought it was good vibes.
Although the 2022, just because of the timings and the way everything was, it was nice. It was nice.
I just feel like a World Cup should be in the summer.
But,
Yeah.
but the thing is,
I mean, the next one is I'm looking forward to that.
but the thing is, I know we talk about like hydration breaks. Look at the countries it's going to be in, right? Portugal, Morocco,
Yeah,
Spain,
yeah.
Argentina will have a game. There's one more, isn't there? And so the hydration breaks will be there too because that heat in the
Yeah,
summer.
I mean, I guess you can see it going forward,
Yeah,
and more so in those countries because even the ones in the States, most of them were air conditioned. The stadiums.
There was
Right,
one
with
game that
close
was
roof.
16 degrees and they still did a hydration break.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe that.
yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
just
It's
saying,
one
I
of the
played
things,
on.
isn't it? Once you set the rule, you just have to maintain it throughout, isn't it? So,
Yeah,
I don't know. But it's the only thing I want to change though from if you are going to have hydration breaks is players stay on the pitch, and it's almost like cricket where you have somebody run out with the bottles, say go and have drinks, then come back off, not coming off having team talks and stuff like that because
I just don't think that's fair.
it's just
I don't
it's
think
just
that's
an extra
right.
it's two extra team talks, isn't it, over the match? So,
yeah.
isn't it? But
That's right.
anyway, let's talk. Let's get into the nitty gritty of the World Cup. Let's go team of the tournament. I'll just say some names.
Yeah.
I'll say one name for a goalkeeper, and I just want to see if you guys agreed or not.
Okay.
Right, and then we can work through our team that way. I've gone with Simon in goal.
Yeah, for me it was a toss up between him and Martinez,
Okay. Okay.
and
I did
I
have
mean,
the guy from Paraguay as well. I think he made like 20 odd saves during 5 games, I think, or something like that. So
yeah, I
What
think
the Cape Verde goalkeeper?
yeah, he was a shout. The only reason I gave Simon is the fact that one goal conceded all tournament.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
it's easy to go Simon, but I would go Cape Verde goalkeeper because that's just what he did was incredible. For I know he didn't play as many games as Simon, but I'm taking the context of what he played, the age, and everything into there. But I can't argue with Simon.
What was his name?
I have no idea.
So he can't be in the team of the tournament. Sorry.
No idea.
Okay, we set homework. Two of us have done it. Right. So
Don't need to.
sorry, he can't be in the team of the tournament.
so you agree with me, Manny Martinez?
Simon.
Oh, you're gonna go Simon. Okay.
Do you know what the funny thing about him was? Like, obviously, as Premier League watchers, a lot of people are like, why not Raya? Why not Raya? We found out. Right.
Yeah.
We found out why not Raya. And he doesn't have to do anything
It's the-
spectacular, but it's like that moment in the final where Messi was clean through, and Simon's just there, just
Yeah, that
straight
was- yeah.
25, 30 yards out straight away. That's
It's
why
the
he's
same
number one.
reason they didn't go when everyone was saying, why are they not playing De Gea? Why are they not playing De Gea? They have a system, they have a way of players, they abide by that system, and they will only play players there, no matter if David Raya is better than Simon, which potentially maybe in that Spanish team he is number one, undoubtedly.
Then
I mean, yeah, I can't argue with Simon.
Yeah.
But I just thought I'd go for Martinez. I mean, in the final, he did make. I think he made 11 saves
yeah,
in the
A
final.
lot of them comfortable though, I'd say.
A lot comfortable, and Argentina just have a bit more of a chaotic defense. I think Spain are pretty good settled defense. So I think Martinez had a lot more to do across the
think-
tournament.
I think
I can't argue with Simon either.
3 of their back 4 came off, didn't they, Argentina,
yeah.
in that final?
Yeah. Well, the fullbacks come off quite often, though, don't they?
No, all 4 of them may have came off then.
Yeah, they because I know they swap. They definitely swap either the right back round or left back rounds, guaranteed once a game. So
Yes, Molina and Muriel, isn't it?
yeah,
Montiel,
yeah,
sorry, Montiel.
right back, I went for Pedro Porro.
I've got horror. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
Porro
what?
for me.
Solid World Cup.
Mm.
Yeah, just I suppose it's mad how many Tottenham players have good World Cups, right?
Yeah, that is one thing that's striking for me as well.
I know. They only get battered in Tottenham shirts. I'll go centre backs. I'll go both of my combination. I went with Cabrasi and Upamecano.
They were both in mine as well.
Okay,
I
I have Romero in mine.
Okay.
This is the
So-
first time I've really been impressed with Upamecano. I think I said it to you game one. I was really impressed with him against... who did they play on game one? They won 3-0, didn't they?
Senegal?
3-1, sorry. Senegal.
Yeah.
No, was it Senegal? Well, I thought it was the best I've ever seen him play, and he continued that form throughout. And I thought when he come on against England, oh my God, the shift in that mentality and the solidness of their defence. Look, unreal. Definitely Upamecano and Kabasi for me.
I was really impressed with Kabasi. I mean,
Yeah.
I knew he played for Barcelona. I'd never really watched a lot of him. But this World Cup, he has been phenomenal. And he's 18, 19?
19. Do you know what the mad thing is?
19.
He never made the team of the tournament.
Oh, he didn't?
No,
Did he not
the
win
centre-
young player of the tournament?
He won. Yeah, that's the weird thing. He won young player of the tournament, but the centre backs on the official team of the tournament is Upamecano and Martinez.
Lisandro?
Yeah.
Sandro Martinez.
Yeah.
Oh, well, he had a good World Cup, actually.
But how do you win young player thing as a defender and not get into the team? But
Yeah, and not get in, yeah.
The same way 1 year Manuel Neuer won the UEFA goalkeeper of the year and De Gea was in the team. It doesn't make sense.
nothing they do makes sense.
That was UEFA, though.
I know...
Are we all right with Kabasi and Upamecano?
Yeah, I can't argue with that, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know who
Left
you're going to
back?
have for your left back.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
Cucurella.
listen, I thought
I
he was
know.
the
I
best
think we
fullback.
all got the same one.
Cucurella.
Cucurella, yeah.
Yeah.
Where was this version of him last season? The
Yeah,
season
now
before,
he's
right? I saw that
You know-
version. This version last season. I didn't see any of it.
Well, it's
There was a
Madrid.
few players that... I'm sure there were a few angry people that go, Jed Spence should be in the team.
Yeah, well, Madrid
Yeah,
boy now.
I thought he had a shit World Cup, Jed Spence. Right? So I feel like people treat him like a Make-A-Wish kid. Honestly,
Ooh.
it's eight.
So
If you
starting
want,
the cancellation.
if you want the damning start, right? 8 out of 12 goals that England conceded were down his side,
Mm.
and we're going to talk about him being in a great World Cups and things like that. Like,
I mean,
stats
I
don't
wouldn't
lie.
go...
Was he on the pitch for all them 12 goals, by the way?
yeah, he was on the pitch for both goals against Argentina. He's on the pitch for the Croatia game. He was on when he got yelled at by Tuchel against Congo.
Are you sure he couldn't have... I don't think he started against Croatia, did he?
I know it came down his side. No, Nico O'Reilly started, but he was on the pitch like for maybe those 2 goals not, but the rest of them he was on the pitch for a lot of them. So, but no, I think he's. I said this to you sort of during the game, like one game. I was like, I don't know who he thinks he is in his head, but
Well, yeah, we were messaging that, and he ended up winning that. Well, it wasn't a penalty in the end, but I think he, he's definitely not in the team of the World Cup. But I thought he wasn't as bad as I was expecting him to be. So I think he was.
He made one great tackle against Argentina and
Yeah.
made a few decent runs against
That became
Norway.
That instantly
and
became
France.
the tackle of the tournament.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I actually think the tackle of the tournament was...
I like how BBC made that clear for every single country to understand that that's the tackle of the tournament, guys. Nothing what your teams have done. So there's but I'll move on to midfield. I'll go with all 3 of them at once.
Are we going for 3-3? 4-3-3?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've gone with Rodri, Elise, Bellingham.
Olise?
Yeah,
Exactly
I've gone
the
with
same I have.
him in a 10 and Bellingham as an 8, where I think he is much better than in a 10.
I've got the
And I
same
think that was
midfield.
I think that was actually one of the biggest, just on England. I actually think, looking back, and looking forward at the same time, I do think you need to drop one of Bellingham or Bellingham, Anderson or Rice, and just understand that you're going to get more from Bellingham deeper, and then a proper number 10.
Who would you have started, Anderson or Rice, if that was the case, alongside
Because he
Bellingham?
wasn't fully fit, I probably would have gone with Anderson because he didn't feel like Rice was right all tournament.
Yeah. I mean, if he had taken Wharton,
He had Kobe Mainu!
he had Mainu, didn't he? He didn't
Yeah,
even
he
start
had
him.
Kobe...
Sammy's gone on there. Sammy's definitely.
Yeah. Something has.
But I just think with Bellingham, I think you lose so much of his qualities playing him as a 10. I just think And the thing is, no disrespect to him, is that I don't think he can do what a lot of tens in that are done that can do. I just don't think he's got that part of his game, which is okay. But I just think he's more of a centre midfielder than a number 10.
I didn't know we were including Elise as one of the three midfielders because I don't think he played there.
He did play as a midfielder.
10. He played like a wide 10, didn't he? So it wasn't quite right wing, though, was it? So
yeah. Who did you have in yours, Manny?
Do you know what? Until his moment of madness, I actually had Enzo as well.
Oh.
He had a great one.
I thought, yeah, that's. I actually had him because I had Elise on the right because I put Enzo. I had Bellingham, Rodri, Enzo Fernandez.
The way I've done it is Rodri, Bellingham next to Elise as a 10.
Okay.
Well, I have it a different way. I have Rodri as the one holding, and then Bellingham and Elise, but same midfield three. So
We'll go with all three.
I don't know if we're going to be much arguments in the front three, but I've gone Mbappe, Messi, Haaland.
same. Yep.
Yeah, they're the three.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that code. I'd like to see.
So wait, who did you leave out, Manny? Then, 'cause if you had Elise, did you say you had Elise on the right?
Elise on the right, Enzo.
So who were your other two?
I didn't put Haaland. I wanted.
Oh,
to,
you didn't?
But
Wow.
I didn't put Haaland because I done Enzo. I thought I thought he was very, very. I thought he was excellent in the World Cup. But I had to go with Mbappe and Messi for what they did in the semi-finals.
I'm surprised you didn't have Gakpo and Ronaldo as your other two.
Gakpo had a good tournament, man. 3 out of 3. Ronaldo I couldn't include, but Gakpo had a good World Cup, man. 3 goals in 3 games, on par with what I thought.
I mean,
3 and 4. Sorry.
Yeah, the less I say about Gakpo, the better.
I hope he signs a new contract.
I hope he goes to United. And then you'll see the frustration. You'll see the frustrations that we have, and we see week in, week out. So, but yeah, no, it's so yeah, we've agreed. So mine and Suk's team were pretty much on par. So yeah, that was good.
Do you know, just quickly, just on Messi, right? You know, when you see the state of that Argentinian team, the fact that they even got to the final, just dragged them to the final, is actually. You look now, you think he's basically playing with like 10 pieces of wood, and got to the final, and just see what happened in the final.
But I just think it works really well because you got Messi at this age, at 39. He's not gonna give you a lot of energy. He's never really been the one to go and work like a dog. So he's got the rest of his team that are willing to do that for him. So it just works really well, right? So. And then when he gets the ball, he turns it on. But what Spain done really well is, and I don't know, Spain had a very interesting tournament because I don't think anyone were focusing on them.
No.
Everyone was focusing on.
I got to watch the preview. I predicted this. I said Spain would win the World Cup, Manny, didn't I?
You did.
You said they'd win.
Yeah, it's on video. It's on the internet. The world will see.
Wow.
I had about 4 teams that were on my short list.
Wow. Yeah, I think. Well, okay. Well, most people would have thought France just because of their attack, right?
Yeah.
So Spain, they did a really good job of, they were chugging along throughout the group stages, but the main thing was they weren't conceding goals.
Sneezing.
I think that would be the frustrating thing if you're a French fan, because it wasn't the fact that they lost the semi-final, it was the fact that so many players were off it at the same time.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, Dembele was awful in that semi-final. Oh my lord, he was awful.
Cucurella's back pocket, man. That's what it was. But I think one thing just on Dembele is, I think Luis Enrique has basically showed the world why that he's no longer a winger. Right? But on to the next topic. Goal of the tournament.
Alvarez.
I've got so Sidney Lopez.
Yep,
I went for.
Me too. Yeah.
It was out of him and I think Alvarez. They had both similar type of goals. But I just got to go for Lopez just for and it's against Argentina as well.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I get that. I did go Alvarez. I thought that was an incredible goal.
Alvarez
Also,
against Switzerland was,
special mention to Isidore for Haiti
That
against
was
yeah,
Morocco. But also, just because
oh
of the team goal as well, Porro against France.
yeah, that was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
uh,
um the other goal that I really really well the other goal that I think could have been up there was when I think Uzbekistan scored against Portugal that got ruled out. That would have been the goal of the
Yeah.
tournament for me.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a great goal.
Yeah. It's could be so cruel sometimes, can't it?
Yeah,
Right.
but I
But
think yeah, no, it's yeah, Lopez just for the like you said the occasion and the type of goal, man, it was just yeah, it's phenomenal. So we saw a lot of long ranges this World Cup.
it's amazing what happens when you just shoot the ball, isn't it? Things happen. Things happen.
Like what was it, Mbappe's goal?
yeah,
Who
it was such
that
a long
was
time ago now, don't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
There was I think around the Mbappe time, around there first, there was a few, wasn't there, on that opening game of like a few long range goals. I think did Messi get one as well?
Yeah, against
yeah,
Algeria.
Yeah, Messi got one as well.
yeah, no, it was,
Okay.
what we're
Well,
going for next.
we got two topics left. What team flopped for you?
Flop team. I'm gonna have to go Portugal.
Okay, I've gone.
Well, it's out of them or Germany. I would say Germany,
See, I've also got Uruguay and Turkey.
Can I
Turkey.
throw
Yeah.
another one in there just because of? I'm not saying I expected them to get far, but Scotland were dreadful as well. One goal,
Which is
not
deflected.
even.
Which was a deflected goal.
Deflected goal.
I didn't expect them to get through, but I expected them to actually do more than what they did. But yeah, I completely agree with you. Do you know the other one I'm actually going to throw out there as well? I know they got to the last 16. Brazil.
Yeah.
No.
They did what they normally do, though, don't they? They beat the lower kind of teams. They face a team in Europe and then they get dumped out.
Mm.
All right, it's just been their method over the last few tournaments. But
I mean,
just
they
talking
were
about,
unlucky. I think that they didn't have Esteval there as well.
yeah.
You never know what he could have added to that team.
Just obviously go from flop to the actual champions quickly. Do you lot see Spain dominating now? Do you think they'll go on and win the Euros? Do you think they'll be favourites for the next World Cup?
I definitely think they'll be the favourites for the next World Cup, as it's in their back garden in Spain.
Like the Euros.
The Euros, every tournament I say the same thing. I'm always optimistic about England. I think, and seeing as that's on home soil, I think England could finally win something in the Euros.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put that out there again.
The thing with Spain, can you just believe that 5 of the last 10 tournaments they won?
Well, yes.
Right?
It's
And
the-
it's crazy that Pep's great Barcelona team of that midfield has just set a standard of what player they're looking for continuously, and it's just rolled on and on and on and on and on. And there's probably some 15-year-old Spanish striker out there who's ready to come in and be their number 9,
Yeah.
right? But
It makes you wonder what happened in that 8-year gap between 2014 and 22, isn't it? Like where, I guess it was building. I guess they relied on a lot of the old guard, who, let's be honest, weren't as good as they were.
yeah,
2014 was just a shock to the system, wasn't it?
yeah,
But-
yeah, they
2016, I don't remember what they did in 2016.
I do think it's like
Russia, I
Spain,
know it's 2018.
and I'll throw Italy into there as well. These teams have that. It's built into their DNA, right? This sort of football. Obviously, Italy didn't make it to this World Cup, but they've
They haven't
had,
for a while.
and they probably won't. You don't really see any talent coming through for the Italian
Got Pep
side.
now, innit?
they say Pep goes
He
there.
hasn't. He's not confirmed, is he?
No, but I think other than Spain, I think that might be one of the most likely kind of things he'd go to, because I just think he could get them playing the way he wants to get everyone to adore him.
You also got to
Hey.
see what sort of talent is coming through there. You don't really have anyone like
No.
who's going to come through for the next World Cup for Italy.
We may be seeing Klopp and Pep at the next World Cup.
Yeah. That
That's
will be
insane.
interesting, just because there's a lot of players in that. You look at that Germany squad that don't really play the way he likes to play. So it'd just be interesting, and they're probably like the best German talent as well. So I was just wondering, would he be able to get them to adapt for him for
See
the
how-
basis of 4 to 5 weeks in a tournament. So
See how he manages Florian Wirtz as well, and see if that would wind up Liverpool fans to see if he gets the best out of him.
well, the
Oh,
final
let's see.
one, and I feel like this might anger a few people. Manny, be professional for goodness sake.
I will.
Flop players. Now I'm going to go with my three quickly, and I'm just going to let you guys take the floor because I think there's going to be something happening any minute now. My three, I've gone with Neymar. I don't even know why he was picked and why he was there. When he did play the few minutes he played, I don't even recognise him. I've gone with Bruno Fernandes, just because the standard he set in the Premier League, it weren't even a percentage.
Can we
of
not
it.
just put Portugal as one,
As one,
please?
yeah.
Because
But
all
I
of them.
think if you look at the individuals, like for me, Pedro Neto, I knew he was going to have a bad World Cup because he had a bad season, right? So, and then the last one, Christian Pulisic, right?
But
American,
were you really
LeBron
expecting
James.
much from him?
yeah, the LeBron James.
LeBron James.
I was, sir, because it's your home World Cup. This is your chance to have every single person in America that's just talked about you. They don't know football, but they know who Pulisic is because he's the LeBron James of football, right? And you did nothing, right? And I just think that might just be the story of his career.
Well, you could argue Balogun was the main guy for the US.
Well,
He
you
might
got,
get
you got the
moved.
president involved.
You got the president involved. Yeah.
Yeah, but let's talk about one topic quickly because I know there is differing opinion in the room. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah,
What next?
I have him as my flop of the World Cup. And it was a like a toss up because I was thinking, Lamine Yamal didn't have the greatest of tournaments, but I mean ultimately he ended up winning the World Cup.
Yeah.
So
Hold on,
it
sorry,
only lands on
trying
one.
to-
There's only one big player that didn't turn up to this World Cup.
Here we go. This is what I just wanted to say. I don't know if you saw the facial expressions that my co-host
Yeah.
made, and he's still making. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, I could argue Bruno Fernandes, but yeah, for me, the only one big player that didn't turn up was Ronaldo. And you can't tell me otherwise. You can't convince me otherwise.
Manny.
He scored goals, man.
Against who?
Goal's a goal.
Against who?
He scored 2 against Uzbekistan and 1 against Croatia.
Yeah, set the world on light there.
I mean,
he's
crucial
you
goals.
can't justify. I mean, I know you like Ronaldo. I know you think he's the GOAT, but you can't justify.
But the same way...
He's a hoe for Ronaldo, let's be honest. Come on.
Yeah, he is.
The same way, I think one of you said earlier, you went into the World Cup expecting not big things. I can't remember which player you spoke about. I kind of expected it with Ronaldo because he didn't have the best Euros. We knew what was going to happen. We knew this frustration was going to be about. It's not my fault Martinez don't have the balls not to play him.
There was a lot of talk about this finally will Ronaldo get Portugal over the line. Talks of their midfield being the best midfield in the World Cup with Vitinha,
is
Neves,
he
Bruno
gone?
Fernandes.
He's gone.
Ronaldo's got the supply
See,
line.
do you know
and
what? That's how you know I'm
F4.
right. That's how you know I'm right. That's how
So-
you know.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. This is awkward.
I don't need to say anything else. My debate is done. That's what happens. The cowards, they run away.
That's what they do. Is he going to come back? Is he going to make it back? I think he's gone. Gone. Well, with him hopefully coming back, should we just say, give each other a little pat on the back for completing season 1?
We did. Apparently, we're doing seasons, but hey ho.
Come on, man. We have to. Obviously, it will be episode 12, but we still.
Just want to say, stay quiet. Oh, he's gone now. I was going to say, stay quiet if you think Ronaldo is the GOAT ahead of Messi. And I know you were going to talk, but me and Sal were going to stay quiet. But okay, he's gone now.
Yeah,
He's officially gone.
Yeah, he's gone. He just sent a message saying his connection died, which is fine.
Yeah, well, I was going to say the whole Portugal team as a flop, and the other one I was going to say was who was I going to say? I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'm going to whisper this, okay? Because I don't want Arsenal fans to do it. Declan Rice.
Yeah, he they had a really, really bad tournament, didn't he? He by his own standards.
I don't want to say Can you please just edit that bit out, please, because I don't want to get attacked.
No, we're not going to edit. We don't edit here. This is the thing.
Yeah, true.
Everyone's going to watch Sahota's face for about 30 seconds, just frozen in a weird position. You know, we're all going to be sat there watching that. He said he's trying to connect, so we'll give him a minute. But no, well done, man. Well done. We've done a season. We've completed one season. We will be
You
back.
thought I was going to tap out during episode 1.
Yeah, but you know, we'll be back. Have our own little summer break. We'll be back sometime early August to predict the future, predict the Premier League, who's going to win it, who's going to do all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, Sahara will join back when he's got better connection. But yeah, man.
If not,
Thank you very much for a great
job
season
well done.
bro.
And thank you for whoever commented on that YouTube video. That was nice to see.
Yes, pod match. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, but everybody else who's watched over these last 11 episodes.
Once we start getting some merch, once we get some merch, we'll send him something.
Yeah, we will. But no, everyone else who's watched over the last 11 episodes, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. We appreciate the love.
Yes.
But as always, please like, subscribe, and share. Or Manny, take it away.
Like, lick, and share.
There you go. That will be on the merch, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you very much, and we will see you in a couple of weeks.
Go.